Это же вражеская территория. Но ни капли не волнуется.
Where are Gigi and Milia? There were two girls with me. Have you seen them?
В домике, на вершине холма.
We're about 118 miles north-northeast of Purvis Lookout. We're really far north. Yeah, you know what that means. Gigi! Milia! You guys are okay! I was so worried about you! We're fine. See for yourself. And you? Are you okay too? Yep. Who's that girl? She doesn't understand anything I say. Where the heck are we? Gigi figured it out. We're in Glaciers. We crash-landed inside their border. Well, we survived. Good job, girl. I still can't believe we managed to escape that firefight. I thought for sure we were gonna die out there. Did that Blossian girl rescue us? Most likely. Wonder about the Sylvias. I sure hope they got out all right. Do you think she can be fixed? She's taking pretty heavy damage, though. We don't have all the parts to make repairs. So what do we do now?
Благодарю. Да что вы, ради крылатой жрицы я и за границу выйду.
Вот как вы просили, да? А вас чьи-то твои, если в нас.
Спасибо. Вот ваша награда.
Why is someone from Glacia's helping us? I wonder who she is anyway. Someone important? Yeah? But how do we know we can trust her? She could be holding us prisoner. If that was actually the case, don't you think she would have stripped us of everything we have by now? That's a good point. She hasn't even taken her tools away. But this is Glacia's we're talking about. Maybe she's just waiting to eat us. That's ridiculous.
Возроди нас.
She's saying, please, kindred spirit, grant me life. Wait, you speak? Of course. Now she's saying, forget nothing, soul of mine. Give praise to the world, and be thankful of it all. Oh, wow! It smells so good! It does. Dolphy.
А почему бы тебе не представиться?
Milia.
Милия Илвелч Путритола Туран?
Impressive! She knows your full name! I still can't remember it all. Manners! Oh, sorry.
Переведи. Мы крылатые жрецы.
We are the winged priestesses. We protect our motherland. You and your friend came to our aid once. Oh, right, that!
Почему ты спасла моего пилота?
Why did you save my pilots? May the wind guide and carry wings that become lost. Если кто-то придет, его нужно спасти. Это Коракс пиратов.
Даже врага. Какая доброта.
She says you're too nice. Well, so are you.
Мы не хотим быть в долгу перед чужаками. Вот и все.
She said... It's okay. I think we got the point of that. Viola! С возвращением, Магнолия. Ты одна? Адьян? Она простудилась и отдыхает. Сегодня в 3 часа утра в Федерации произошли изменения.
As we speak, the fleets are assembling 150 miles northeast of the Boreas fortress. Kevan, Orang, and Sarush, you will command your fleets in a joint operation. And together crush Glacius.
Gloria Augusta!
Who do you intend to form the vanguard? Batos, Ritus, Daubistan, and Chaos.
We're sending the provincial fleets, Premier?
The Augusta adores the provinces. I hope we can count on their assistance to safeguard her future and that of her subjects.
Yes, even should it cost me my life.
I will do my utmost to serve Her Majesty.
As will I. Gloria Augusta! Gloria Augusta!
Thank you, men. Together we shall achieve our goal. With your help, we will reclaim our rightful lands.
We could have received no greater honor. Yes, this shows how much the Augusta trusts us.
We will be proud to lead the vanguard. The survivors of chaos will fight valiantly.
Thank you. All of you.
The Glacius offensive will begin in 3 days.
I will fulfill my duty, and nothing more. I have not forgiven you, Lucinia.
I know, Princess.
That book, is it from the Sylvius? It is. The captain gave it to me. It's a ship operations manual. They're okay, right? Teddy and the others? We will see them again, won't we? Of course we will. They'll be fine. No one can take down the Sylvius. The captain promised they'd come get us, remember? No need to worry.
Вот вам на ремонт. Я не стану говорить начальству.
What's she saying? She says we can use these for repairs and she won't tell her superiors. But as soon as we... Fan! Hold on! Wait up! Hey! Thank you! Let's see. Thank you. You understand? How else can I say it? I want to thank you! Ah, come on! Thanks a lot! Вам говорит спасибо.
Скажите, если чего не хватит. Я позабочусь об этом.
Whatever we need, she says she'll get for us. For real? That's incredible! You met Milia, but the quiet one there is Gigi. Oh, and my name's Fam.
Фэм?
Yep.
Hard to believe we've come this far. At last. Our time is at hand.
Lost Exile.
Thanks. Oh, great. Do you think you could get these things next? 10 досок. 20 струн. If it's no trouble. Спасибо.
Пожалуйста.
Fam, you didn't eat your carrots. Fresh vegetables are hard to find out here. It's rude to let them go to waste. Open. I only eat them if they're cooked first. Eat. Later, okay? Now. Dion?
Такие ваншипы редко встретишь. Вот и смотрю. А ветровое стекло?
Giselle, Dion is asking whether... I'm not sure I'm understanding this right. Do you know what a windshield is? Just what it sounds like, a piece of glass for protection. If we had one of those, I wouldn't be able to feel the wind on my face. Чтобы чувствовать ветер.
Ветер? Ха, не понимаю.
Hey, what was that big sigh for? What the heck do you have against the wind?
А оружие? Встроенное. Где оно?
She's asking where the ship's weapons are. Aren't any. There. I'm all done up here, fam. I'm finished here, too. Why should we have weapons? You don't need them to fly. It's freezing.
Идемте в горячие источники.
Stop! Leave it alone, fam! Well, if you won't take it off, someone's gotta. I would if you stop staring at me! Let me help you with that! That's it, Gigi!
Красивая жрица, мы на вас полагаемся.
That was amazing, Dion. It's like they worship you. Вас все так уважают.
Небо. Небо — это поле боя.
The sky is a battlefield.
Фюзеляж без оружия.
Flying on ships without weapons, saving others for nothing.
Не понимаю.
I don't get it. I don't understand why you fly this way.
А что же еще?
What reason is there? Why do we fly? Well, because we want to, of course. Flying's so much fun. Zooming around, doing big loops, taking steep dives, racing people.
И это весело?
That's That's what you consider fun, she asks. That's it! You're going to be in the new Grand Race too. Maybe then you'll get it.
Что это Grand Race?
Ah, it's when van ships from all over the world come together to fly. Совсего мира и летают вместе. And everyone's happy. On the day of the Grand Race, there's no fighting the virus. Just people coming together in peace. Not like now, where it's war everywhere you go. I don't like it. The sky's so full of hate. It has to stop. And that's why I'm not gonna rest until we have another Grand Race. Then everyone can smile again. Мы вступим в гонки, и все будут рады.
Глупости.
She says that's rubbish.
Плохой знак.
An ominous sign.
Тогда там тоже было северное
There was an aurora
сияние.
that night as well. Aurora?
В ночь перед Великой
The
гонкой
night before the Grand Race.
я хорошо помню тот день. Тогда мы решили, что больше
That's
не
when we
будем
decided
доверять
we would never
чужакам,
again trust
иначе
anyone from
снова
outside our own
прольется
land.
кровь.
Or else even more blood would be shed. No way! We won't let it end like that again! I agree. And you'll be right there with us, Jan.
Неисправимые, девчонки, это не наши дела.
Come! Grand Race! Out! Ma'am, stop! Well, come on! In or out? Hey, just calm down, would ya?
Вот что, хватит уже.
Now you're in for it. Take it easy. I'm just trying to help them. Hey! And here's the deal. If I beat you, you're in the Grand Race.
Что-то не всплывает.
What? She isn't coming up. Bam? Bam! Fuel, coolant, Claudia, all good to go. Altimeter, gyro tuning, and controls are green. We're all clear on pre-flight checks. Roger that. Starting. Want to try it? Throttle control is in the headset. Just remember, you want to go full throttle when you start her up. Think of it like this. If you look downward to move forward, the rest will come naturally. You've flown tons of times before. It's the same as that. Give it some gas. The throttle! Give it full throttle! That was a waste of fuel. Take a look at that!
Это и есть ветер.
Dion, thank you again for all your help.
Наверное, мы уже никогда не увидимся. Но хотелось бы снова оказаться с вами в одном небе.
What was that? Some kind of goodbye? She says she doesn't think we'll ever see each other again. Where'd she go and say that for? Well, there was one other thing. She hopes we can see through the same sky someday. Lucinia's going to be here before long. As soon as we get out of Blasius, we'll track down the Sylvias again. And once we do, we're gonna go save Princess Lily. Multiple fleets at 10 o'clock! That many? Those aren't their main fleets. They're not Federation ships. They are flying Federation flags.
Замечен вражеский флот. Всем пилотам вылет.
Вылет! Дай нам святую силу жриц.
Chaos fleet sent into battle. This is a great day for our forces, Namal.
Our first fight since joining the Federation.
Yes, we'll prove our worth by wiping out Glacius single-handedly. Status report.
3 miles to Glacius border. Speed is 80 knots. Estimated arrival, 2 minutes.
All hands to battle stations. Prepare for anti-vanship combat.
Anti-vanship combat. Shell type, time delay, incendiary spread.
There's a thundercloud developing ahead.
Wonderful.
Crossing border.
A thundercloud? No! It's Glacian flyers!
Dinesh, secure target. I can't. They're too fast.
What are these?
Can't we go faster? We're already at full speed. We can only maintain the full boost for another 20 seconds. More than that, and the engine's toast. Come on, hang in a little longer. Look, here they are.
Докладываю. Авангард противника нарушил всю границу, успешно атакован. Лет полагай моей количество отметив корабли 120. Положено 150. 54% уничтожено.
Наши защитницы, крылатые жрицы.
Солдаты тыкали за границы и ровнее нашим жрицам.
Уничтожьте их полностью. Не давайте им даже думать о том, как подвергаться на нашу территорию.
Крылатые богини, защитник Glacius.
Корабль полностью заряжен.
Отлично, вылетаем.
Третья волна в процессе сражения.
Там уже ничего нет.
We've lost 80% of the Vanguard fleets.
Defeat is not enough for the Glacius. They want our total destruction.
I doubt the provincial fleets can ever be reconstructed after such a blow.
True. The best we can do now is avenge them. Fleet, prepare for anti-aircraft combat. Combat box formation.
Prepare for anti-aircraft combat. Activate rapid-fire control systems.
Ma'am, they're past the border now. Watch out for stray shells. Roger, will do. Over there. Look at them, girl. We're almost there. 3 more seconds. That's all the boost we have left. Then let's use it wisely.
Всем пилотам боевая готовность.
The Vanguard is just a decoy. The third fleet is behind it. Armed with a new anti-vanship weapon.
Что вы здесь делаете?
I don't get it. Why isn't she listening? Because she doesn't understand. Right. Because Lucian and the card это ловушка.
Всем пилотам прекратить атаку.
Мы не успеем.
Всем, кто прибудет после, ждать здесь. Вперед!
Есть.
Enemy squadrons commencing attack runs.
Good, we have them now. All ships, you may open fire!
All ships, open fire! Attack successful.
It's too early to celebrate. Continue the assault. Destroy every one of them.
Что же происходит?
We've gotten the signal from the Third Fleet. So it's finally my turn, is it? You better have left me at least some enemy ships around. You're tarnishing my reputation.
All ships, third combat speed.
Destroy the enemy to the last ship. We shall avenge the provincial fleets.
That's the Federation's fourth fleet. They're led by Sarouche the Swift. You need to get out of there!
word of this back home?
Land defensives aren't generally my area, but today I'll make an exception. Target the Glacius stronghold. Combat positions. Shell type, incendiary spread.
Antriadi perequancia Santa Roma Palasimoi Unicitosi. Antriadi Dudiviatar Paluminanzati Yatriciai Abrascesimi Dimita Masbracenia Navas.
Zeritsieres gromleni. Готовьте вторую линию воздушной защиты.
Крылатья богиня, дай нам силу.
Сколько пилотов собралось?
Вместе с нашими всего осталось 18. You're Afghan! Let's get out of here! Это не хватит, чтобы сражаться. Нам тоже нужно бежать.
Мы будем сражаться, пока есть враги. Даже если у нас останется лишь один корабль.
Но вся база.
Есть и другие базы. Благодарю за информацию. I want to thank you.
Last Exile.
Вторая линия воздушной защиты. В атаку.
Now that all their van ships are out of the way, our next target is... All aircraft, take evasive action! Commence bombardment! Commence bombardment! First squadron target block A1. Second squad block B3. Take it! Third squadron...
Never suspected they were hiding such heavy weaponry.
Fourth squadron take
How
down
careless.
block B4. Let's go!
Seems we're just in time. Let's show Glacius what the swift fleet is capable of.
More fleet has joined the battle, sir. Sir Roos the Swift, ever true to his title.
I'm so worried. I hope they'll be alright. I'm sure they'll be fine. Really. This is awful. It's an actual war now. The whole world, nothing but war wherever you go. It's hard to believe this is the same world that held the grand race just 10 years ago. This isn't how things are supposed to be. We're on our own. It's just the three of us again.
The Glacius counterattack has taken out 6% of the Second Fleet, but our offensive continues to progress smoothly.
First thing we need to do is find the Sylvius. Hope nothing bad's happened to them. Come on, it's the Reaper. They're fine. Yeah, good point. But where do you think they are? Should we find this Sinagerie place of theirs? Maybe, but all I really know is that it's super far to the east. We need more information. Maybe we should return to Kartoffel before doing anything else. Are we good on fuel? No. We'll need to stop somewhere. Cool. We'll drop in on some nearby sky pirates. Sound good, Milia? Oh, yes. Please, Mother, keep our people safe as we forge a better world. Lend us your strength.
Is all of this bloodshed truly necessary? Have we not already gained more than enough territory for our people to settle? If this continues, the Augusta will be branded a mass murderer.
The invasion of Glacius is going according to plan. Casualties on our side are within expected limits.
And the status of the vanguard force?
Glacian air defenses were more devastating than we thought. Atos, Ritus, Taubisten, and the Chaos squadrons were all destroyed. There were no surviving ships.
Lady!
I trust you're all holding up well.
We are, my lady. We surviving citizens of Chaos are too strong to be brought low.
Timon, Dinesh, Anand, Shiva.
Hassan, is something the matter?
Вторая линия воздушной защиты. Как вы смеете вторгаться на священную землю? Проклятая федерация.
Изгнанник, защити нас.
Дай нам святую силу богиню.
Навеки укрой земля нашу.
We've detected no movement within 3 miles.
Скрой везде бело, снежный кристалл.
Excellent. Most of our work is done. Contact the main fleets. Inform them that we're now heading for the Glacian...
What is that? Altitude at 50. They've gone beyond our battleship's surface ceilings. We weren't prepared for this!
White legacy.
All ships! Armor-piercing shells, prepare for fleet-wide salvo! Armor-piercing shells, prepare for fleet-wide salvo! All ships, target the wall, central eye!
Fleet-wide order. Open fire!
Open fire!
Did we get it?
All ships, evasive action!
All ships, full astern! Full astern!
The second fleet's Kuba and Nikuba have been destroyed, along with Roger and Singh.
6 ships from the second fleet are down. Severe damage to 4 others.
8 Fourth Fleet ships down. Severe damage to 2 others. Third Fleet returning to battle lines. Have all ships temporarily withdrawn to the border.
Aye, sir.
Lady Liliana. Premier Lucinia has called for you.
Wind speed, wind direction, and our position is... We should probably ease up a bit, fam. We're running on fumes here. How's that? Even more, slow as possible.
So, how long until we reach the pirates in whatever it's called?
In Spargle. Not long now.
And they'll help us just like that?
Yeah, remember? May the wind carry wings that become lost. At the very least, they'll refuel us. Sky dwellers look out for each other. Hey, there it is! Adjust speed to 130 knots.
Roger that.
Approach course 3 degrees port.
3 degrees port. Got it. Lookout tower spotted.
Gigi, request permission to land. Roger. Huh.
Something wrong?
I'm not getting a response.
There's the lookout. Try it again.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Fam, pitch 5 degrees up.
5 degrees up.
Make ready for approach.
What happened here? Were they bombed? But by who?
These marks were left by the main guns of a battleship.
That can't be right. It's impossible. Auto ships can't climb this high. It seems they can now. A new weapon, maybe?
Kartoffel's in danger!
Fleet loss is now surpassing 10%!
You have no qualms?
Not at this point. My hands are already bloodstained.
Эта сила изгнанника. Наша богиня непобедима.
Святая сила, богиня, уничтожит Федерацию.
Стар, низ, небес, словно ржавчиной покрыты.
Hexagon stars shining in the heavens.
Да будут лишь для братьев наших покрыты они.
Guide us to a place of new birth, a sacred service of bloom, a land of plenty.
Fam, we need to stay calm.
Yeah, sorry. What was that about staying calm?
Yeah.
Please, Lily. This is madness. Have you forgotten what these people did to Tehran?
I do this for the good of the whole world. I hoped it would not be this way. I therefore strip you of your title. From this day on, you are neither Tehran royalty nor my sister.
How could you?
The next time we meet, we'll be on the field of battle.
If the Federation was behind this attack, does that mean Lucinia's intention really is to destroy everything? And with Lily by his side?
Hey, Milia, let's go! Come on, we've been here too long already. East-southeast winds, force 2. Heading 165. Altitude 3,000. Increase to cruising speed.
Roger. Kartoffel, here we come. Do you hear that?
Smothered mate.
Thank goodness. I can't believe it. You're both all right. I miss you so much. And you too, all of you.
It's crazy to think about. This whole time, they could have destroyed us. They just looked the other way, like we weren't worth their attention. We thought we were the pride of the sky, but I guess that was just a fantasy.
Why us? What threat are we? All we want to do is fly.
Oh, I forgot. Adamora wanted me to pass a message along to you. He says our remaining ships and people are at your disposal to help you however you need going forward.
All right, Adamora. He wants that, are you sure? For what purpose? I'm powerless now.
If there's one thing we know, it's that you're our best hope in this struggle.
If anyone can do it, well, you're the one.
Thank you all so much. No matter what happens, I will never forget this. No, Tehran will never forget.
Okay, enough with the formality. Let's just do our best like we always do.
I won't let your generosity go to waste. I swear somehow I will defeat the Federation. I'll make them pay. Not just Lucinia, but Liliana too. I'll destroy them both.
Don't you think that's a little much?
Yeah.
First order of business, I need to borrow several Vespers. While the Federation's Anshar is busy undergoing repairs, I would like to retake it for use as my flagship.
Sure, if that's what you want.
Yes, thank you.
Is it me, or is something about her changed?
She's been like this for a while now.
I apologize for the time it took, but the First Fleet is here, Premier. That we were not swift enough to join the other forces in battle against Glacius, I am deeply sorry.
Don't be. You still have a part to play. At long last, our goal is nearing completion.
It has been how long? 10 years, yes?
Yes. You have supported me well, and for that I thank you. Sincerely, I could not have done it without you. I am in your debt.
I have lent you my assistance, but the rest is your doing. You have led the Federation well these past years.
Thank you. How long will it take to rebuild our forces?
We can make the First Fleet our primary force for the time being, but it will take roughly 1 week to resupply and re-equip the Third Fleet. The Second and Fourth can be repaired. However, they're heavily damaged from the battle and require a month to regain full strength.
Your reconnaissance seems to indicate that Anatare's military power has been undermined now that the Sylvius is out of the picture. I think the First and Third Fleet should have no trouble dealing with them on their own.
Impatient as ever, I see.
It is a fault of mine. I'd hoped they would surrender after seeing the power we wield.
Unfortunately, it seems they wish to remain unreasonable.
no choice. We will attack in 1 week. I leave the details to you.
Gloria Augusta. And your plans?
I will return in time. There is a reason I came this far north, my old friend.
Then you...
So, the Premier is going off on his own?
He is. Until he returns, I am in charge of the occupation forces and the Glacian interim government.
What is the meaning of this? Why would he choose now, of all times, to leave us? What could be more important than our current fight?
It is not our place to question him. If Premier Lucinia believes what he is doing is necessary, then we must believe it as well.
I don't know the details of what he plans, though I can't help but remembering something he once said. He knew of something that could usher in a time of peace such as the world has never known, and obtaining it was more important than anything else.
This isn't right.
Would you please calm down, Arang?
All we've fought for is world peace. In everything we have done, that has always been our true goal. We have shed so much blood. We have suffered. And still, that isn't enough for him?
Whatever he's searching for must be vital to the goal he's worked for all this time.
Really? Then what is his goal?
No clue. Still, one thing we can't doubt. The Premier has been utterly selfless in his leadership for many years now. Citizens recognize that and support him for it.
Yet this is the best we can do for them?
Now you start doubting? We've used the Exile, or have you forgotten Turan?
I did not witness the violence of its descent before.
Ah, and the seeing it is what unnerved you. Death is death. Maybe you end up with your head displayed on a pike, or pulverized by a barrage of cannon fire, or ground into dust by an exile. Does the method matter? All casualties of war are the same.
So, you would call this justice?
Well, I couldn't say. But maybe that is because I'm a mere soldier in all of this. Perhaps he knows more. Perhaps he can see further. Who are we to question his vision? I do know this. This is a cold land.
Last Exile!
Hey, it's her. We're with you, princess!
The people of Kartoffel will never abandon Turan!
Princess! Princess Lilia!
Princess, I hope you're getting enough to eat.
So, Princess Milia has taken a liking to potato pancakes, huh?
Yep, and on Pam's birthday, she even tried whipping up a batch all by herself. Can you believe a princess would do that?
That's impressive for royalty. Milia's road will be a long one. I think she'll need all the support you can give her.
Oh, hello. I'm glad you're all right. No, how could you? Please stop this! Lily! Hey, Milia. Hungry? I'll pause for now. Okay. So, Fritz and the gang are getting everything prepped so we can be on our way. After we get the Anshar back, maybe we should go visit Anatare. It's supposedly way off to the east, so it'll probably take us a while. But I bet we could find out what happened to the Sylvius that way. We can see how the others have held up through all this. What do you think? I want to continue our alliance with Anatare. We need the strength of their military forces, but we don't have time
Milia, the people of Anatare, they're more than a military.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. I just want you to let other people share this burden, that's all.
How can I? She's my sister. I'm responsible for Lily.
But obviously Lucinia's controlling her.
She's under nobody's control. It's her, and whatever the case, I have a job to do. She's activated the Exile twice now, and it's my responsibility to stop her.
But still...
No, it's true! Please understand, this is something I have to take care of.
So you're willing to kill Princess Lily?
I am. Don't you see that's crazy?
It's looking like they'll be ready to go by tomorrow morning.
I don't know. Don't you think it'd be smarter to hold off for a while? I mean, they've been flying practically non-stop, haven't they?
Yeah, well, you've seen Princess Milia. Do you really think she'd agree to wait now?
Sorry, I need you guys right now.
Giselle? What's the matter, dear? This isn't like you at all.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Is it Princess Milia?
Yeah. Hey, Gigi. Dad is looking for you.
You sure you want to try this again? Are you guys just gluttons for punishment?
Hey, do you want to get out here and race instead of us?
Oh, no. I wouldn't want to steal your thunder.
Okay, all good here. I'm ready when you are.
I was born ready.
Well, here we go. 3, 2, 1, fly!
She's at it again. Bam's always been this way. It's what she does when she's feeling upset. She challenges whoever she can find to a race.
Better pick up the pace bird, Brain, unless even our dust will cheer you up.
I'll show you. Easy. Our engine is already at its max. Hey, Gigi. Sorry for dragging you along.
Don't be. I probably need this as much as you do.
Well, good. Let's punch it.
What? How is she winning?
Well, she was part of the Sylvia's crew for a while. Makes sense that she's better.
It's not like we haven't been through a hell of a lot, too. Let's go!
It's an excellent match.
Kind of like the Grand Race. I imagine it just like this. This is what I want to see.
Bam, get ready! Roger!
I want everyone to smile. No matter what land they're from, I want everyone to be happy again. Got it. It's just so beautiful.
We're gonna show you once and for all!
We lost the lead!
Prince isn't bad, eh? He might hold on to the lead after all.
No way. Bam's got this. Huh? That's just her. She makes people believe. Always. I'll destroy them both. I feel so helpless. What can I do? Once again, Bam is right. I don't want to do it. I don't want to. Is it really so much to ask? Just to see people smile? If there's any way to avoid Lily, I don't want to kill you!
I addressing Princess Milia of Tehran?
Yes, I am Princess Milia.
Excellent. I come bearing a message that requires your immediate and direct attention.
A message for me? The official seal of Augusta Sara!
What? As in the Federation's ruler?
Let it hereby be known, Augusta Sara is deeply troubled by the repeated acts of violence perpetrated by Premier Hafez and has decided he must be brought to justice without delay. To that end, she would like to extend an offer of peace, as well as the promise of aid to all who have suffered as a result of Lucinia's reprehensible...
There are also rumors that the survivors of Tehran have rallied around Princess Milia.
Vassan's move is bold and decisive. I must give her that. The status of the exiles?
We've succeeded in rendering the Glacius exile completely inoperable.
Good, meaning there's no chance the rebel forces can make use of it.
In a way, this rebellion has actually benefited us. All potential opposition has been uncovered in one fell swoop. The rest is simple. We take them out.
So that is the Premier's true goal.
It seems they've beaten us to the draw, creating a grand anti-Federation alliance to oppose the atrocities Lucinia has committed in the name of world peace. That's what we had hoped to accomplish by allying ourselves with Tehran.
Likely, our announcement of that alliance spurred them on. We got the ball rolling for them.
We gave them the momentum they needed. And now we must fulfill our end of the bargain. However, we can't make a move with Otis right on our doorstep. That would endanger our mission here. Our duty is to protect this wheat-filled land, no matter what happens.
Then we'll just have to hold out until Lady Sophia returns.
Yes.
Oh, look! Princess Milia is here!
Love you, Princess Milia!
Oh, Princess Milia!
Hooray for the princess!
The Turanians are excited to see her. Of course they are. They're pinning all their hopes on this joint rebellion. It still bothers me, though. They virtually ignored her when she was opposing the Federation on her own.
What do they know? They're a bunch of bird brains, that's all.
Federation General Vassan is behind us, and I'm not sure we can trust her. Should we?
As things stand, we're powerless. If there's dissent brewing within the Federation, we should do what we can to use it to our advantage.
Like they say, your enemy's enemy is your friend.
And if things do start to get hairy, we'll grab the princess and get out of here as fast as we can.
Right!
Princess, Lady Vasant has arrived.
We've been expecting you. And so, in the name of the newly established Anti-Lucinia Joint Forces, I welcome you all.
Vasant! That can't be right! Lucinia spent all these years fighting for the sake of the people! My people!
Yes, but it is the way he fights that is the problem. He has expanded the war, killing far more people than necessary for our objective and plunging the entire world into a vast whirlwind of turmoil and suffering. His sins are beyond imagining and utterly unforgivable. Lucinia is a tyrant. His methods will never make your late mother's dream of peace a reality. Now please, I need your decision.
Augusta Sara? Pardon the intrusion, but Princess Milia of Tehran has arrived.
So this is what the Otis Palace looks like, huh? Dull compared to Tehran's.
She's not alone in that. All the foreign visitors say the same.
Please accept my apologies. It was horribly rude for her to say such a thing.
Not at all. There's no need to apologize. Morvarid stands in memory of those who survived the Great Cataclysm so many years ago. After the lakes froze over and the earth grew sterile, this remained the only habitable area. It was the last bastion for those who were abandoned by the exiles. To this day, our capital rests on this land so that we may never forget that time in our history. Now come this way, if you will. The Augusta awaits.
She really is just a kid. Child or not, I am the Augusta. Yes, I'm still young. Very young. In many ways, I'm powerless. I understand that. But even so, I am still the Augusta. I represent the Otter's people. I fight for them. I'm sorry.
My humblest apologies. Augusta Sara, I beg your forgiveness for her words. You have my promise she will be very thoroughly scolded for her behavior here today.
Pardon me, Augusta. Let us not forget that these girls are victims of Lucinia's war as well. You must be exhausted from your journey here. I hope you find the food to your liking. Please, take as much as you want.
Thank you, that's very kind.
Yeah, thank you for the food.
Turanian soldiers have begun to hear of the Alliance. They are coming out of hiding in droves to stand with you in this, Princess. I happily return them to your command where they belong. I am sure they will fight to the best of their abilities with you once again in a position of leadership.
You'd be willing to do that?
Absolutely. I must admit we have high hopes for you, Princess. There aren't many who could oppose Lucinia as valiantly as you have and live to tell of it.
Oh, well, I didn't do it alone, of course.
You also received aid from the Sylvias. I've heard all about your work with them. Do you know where they are now?
I'm afraid I don't. We've completely lost contact with them.
I was unaware of that.
I do wish an Otteray could be here, though.
Oh, no. Please don't concern yourself, Princess. Your presence alone is more than enough reassurance for us. Lucinia still has many people and resources at his disposal, but we can no longer overlook the atrocities for which he is responsible. The late Augusta Fernas dreamed of a lasting peace. That dream died 10 years ago. The time has come for us to bring it back to life. But to do so, we must first eliminate Lucinia. Now, please, don't be shy. Eat your fill. These are the first oranges of the season picked from a Notos oasis.
And, what is this stuff? It's slimy.
Please, ma'am. No, it's fine. Not your favorite dish, I take it? That's millet porridge, one of our staple recipes. We eat it daily. Everyone from the most humble citizen to the Augusta herself.
Seriously?
Soil capable of sustaining a good crop of wheat is difficult to come by in our lands.
I am sorry for calling you a kid earlier. You act a lot older, and I can tell you really do love your country. As far as generals go, Basant seems pretty nice, don't you think?
Yeah. We've all got a lot of work ahead of us yet. The Augusta is safe in General Vasant's care, but so far these joint forces are looking like a pretty ragtag band.
I never realized there were decent people on the Otis side. But from what I can tell, Sara seems like she'd make a great ruler, if we can get rid of Lucinia. Dion! You made it through the battle, thank goodness! Does this mean you guys are joining up too?
Dion?
Я ценю то, что вы присоединились к командованию, но не могу дружить с родственниками тех, кто уничтожил мою родину. Нашу богиню убили. Нам больше нечего защищать. Я отомщу собственными руками.
She says she cannot be friends with me, the sister of her enemy.
Dion.
Last Exile.
Incredible. Basant inciting a revolt.
Well, the Chaos Fleet was essentially used as a sacrificial pawn during this latest battle.
What do you think?
About what? The Premier? Saying that sort of thing out loud is enough to earn a man a speedy execution, you know.
So, Rouge.
Drop it, Orang. Now. Enter.
Orders to move out, sir. As follows. At dawn, you're to make for Boreas, and then conquer it.
The fortress city of Boreas. It is a key strategic point positioned between Otis and Glacius, where the forces still loyal to Lucinia are currently stationed. Located within Boreas are a large-scale battleship dock, an abundant stockpile of ammunition, and an ample number of Claudia deposits. On top of this, it is also a major traffic artery. All of the northeastern Grand Lake routes pass through its territory. It is no exaggeration to say that whoever controls this city also controls the northern shores of the Grand Lake.
What about the forces remaining at the fortress? Are they under Lucinia's control?
They are not. We have already called for them to be placed under the Augustus' direct command. The first thing we must do is assemble our respective teams of troops in Boreas and fend off Lucinia's forces. Their long excursion into Glacius has stretched their supply line thin. As they start to weaken, we will seek as many supporters from around the world as we can. When we're strong enough, we'll take the fight to Lucinia.
Damaging Lucinia's forces here at Boreas could be key. More people would be likely to stand with us.
Forget this talk of damaging them. Our goal should be annihilation. That tyrant likes bloodbaths, so let's treat him to one.
We'll make them bleed for what they've done. We'll avenge our brethren who were killed in Glacius.
Justice will be ours. Victory will go to the joint forces. The only answer to tyrants is death and the merciless execution to the Turon witch who helped them with their massacre. They must be tyrants. Death to the Turon witch.
soldier, so keep your mouth shut!
But isn't peace what brought everyone here? Honoring Theranos' wish? Making a world where another grand race is possible? I'm not stupid. I know we can't do that without at least some fighting. But you're talking about killing just for the sake of revenge. How will that help us achieve our goal? How does that make us any better than them?
You didn't have all of your friends and family slaughtered. How could you possibly understand?
That's right.
What do you know?
You don't understand. Sit down and be quiet.
Let it go, Fan. That's enough.
Amelia? I'll be in contact with you all tomorrow. By that time, I'll have the Boreas defensive plans drawn up. I thank you for your cooperation.
I can't believe them! Calm down, Fan. Yeah, so maybe I'm not a soldier, and maybe I can't understand how they feel, but I do know the vibe in that room was all wrong.
I appreciate it, Fan. Don't worry about me, though. This is what matters now. Defending Boreas Fortress from Lucinia, whatever the cost.
Are you going to send the Tehran fleet out too?
Good question. We have so little time to get organized. It's not going to be easy. Even so, we must fight. For Tehran's future.
It'll work out, Milia.
You think?
If things don't go as planned, there's always a chance she could act as a mediator. Between the joint forces and Princess Lily's people, I mean. If that happens, you say the word and I'll be your wings.
Really? That was your father? The winner of the Grand Race?
Yes.
Wow, that's incredible!
Yeah, you wouldn't believe it. Adamora's team was totally amazing, like something out of a story. And me and Gigi have practiced really hard to be as good as them. You should see us, Sarah.
I mean, Augusta. Oh, please don't worry about it. I want to hear everything about that day. Will you describe it for me? You see, the Grand Race is my mother's dream brought to life. A festive celebration meant to bring happiness to the people.
Exactly! That's what it did! And that's why I'm gonna make another one happen. Oh, I know! Why don't you help us hold a grand race?
Do you want my help?
Of course! Oh man, how did I not think of this before now? With all of us working together, it'll be perfect, right? Wow, you're something else, fam.
Do you think that could actually happen? A new Grand Race?
Everywhere you looked that day, people had big smiles on their faces. Staring up at Adamora's Vespa, the crowd was so happy. Oh, do you know what Vespas are? They're the small van ships we sky pirates use. They may look tiny, but they pack some serious power. They're kind of like our secret weapon, you know?
So the total is 31 battleships and 6 supply vessels. That's a lot more than I had expected.
There are many others out there as well, still in hiding. They hear that you've joined our cause, Princess. Certainly will all rush to our support.
That is most encouraging.
After all this time, we're finally returning to our homeland.
I can't believe how long it's been. If only grandfather were here for this. I heard when we're in Tehran, we'll get to eat meat. Is it true?
I want meat too!
And you'll have it. That's not all either. From now on, there will be fish too. And you can eat as many pastry treats as you want.
Yeah! Those are Guardians, aren't they?
Please, Princess, come away from there. They need not trouble you.
They're the people who lived in Tehran before our ancestors returned.
Yes, that's correct, I'm afraid. However, they are now a part of the joint forces. Unfortunately, that means we can do nothing to stop them.
I've waited so long to plant the seed where it belongs.
Oh, Lily. All these people. Did you see them too?
Oh, and I think my favorite part of all was when they pulled off a perfect split-S maneuver. Like this, see?
Oh, wow! Wow!
What is it? What do you want to show us?
Just a bit further. There, you see? That's my mother. I don't remember her. I was still little when she passed away. Just a baby. Too young for memories. So this painting is all I have.
I'm sorry.
I want so badly to be like her.
You will, Sarah. I know you will.
I'm scared. I don't know why Vasant and Lucinia have to fight like this. They've both worked so hard and sacrificed so much for the people of Otis. And now theirs. It's because I'm just a child. Only a helpless little kid. That's why this is happening. mother's bodyguard all those years ago. When she died, he blamed himself. He was there, but he couldn't do anything to stop it. After it happened, he vowed to protect me no matter what. And in order to do that, he became Premier of all Otis. All he wanted was to create a peaceful world. A world where I could always be safe and happy. Lucinius said he has a dream of his own, one that is very dear and important to him. He said there's a big ancient goddess living far away to the north, at the very edge of where humans can go. Lucinia wants to use that goddess's power. He says that with her, he can save the world.
On the other was Disseth. The guild acted as arbitrator between the lands. The grand stream separated the two nations, and within its turbulent winds was an exile, awaiting the appointed time. The Exile was a colony ship brought by the first settlers, meant to return us to our homeland. But that knowledge had long ago been lost, and we instead believed it possessed godlike power.
And it was me, Alvis Hamilton, who was the key to that exile. The guild wanted to use it for world domination, and I was no longer safe, so I escaped.
I'd like you to take my mission.
It's 7 stars?
The cargo. I entrust her to you.
This girl?
I, Klaus Valka, then ship pilot, hereby take over Ralph Wednesday's divine mission.
I got a little present for you. You monster.
Well then, my name is Klaus, and this is Lavi. So, while you were still sleeping, we were asked to take over the job.
They were vanship pilots. 2 young sky couriers. And I loved them both. Well, I was a little bit scared of Lavi at first, but the tasty sandwiches that she made won me over before long. She's not coming back, is she?
I'm sorry.
Let go! Let go of her!
I was finally delivered to a ship called the Sylvana, and its captain, Alex Rowe. I was afraid I might never see Klaus and Lavi again.
Lord Dio, the preparations are complete. Shortly thereafter, we arrived at the scene. Lord Dio. Luciola, don't you think the dead bodies are very intriguing? Who is this? Of all the pilots in this dull battlefield, Imura was the only one who seemed to shine. I'm going to give you some flying lessons, so try to pay attention. Don't you think you're getting a little close? I'm afraid you may not realize whom you're talking to. You may refer to me as Professor Dio. Time is up. Oh, very well then. I hope we get to do this again soon. Our next encounter came sooner than I thought. We met in Horizon Cave for an 8-hour-long van ship endurance race.
Gotcha!
Party sounds wonderful. I trailed Emomon and wound up a prisoner on the Sylvana. But that was my plan all along. Right, I'm a prisoner of war. It's nearly dawn.
I hate you.
Why is that?
'Cause you're weird.
You think so?
Yeah, for one thing, you call Klaus by a weird name.
Yes, but Emoman is Emoman.
Klaus is just Klaus.
And you are Elvis.
How do you know about me?
I know a lot about you. I'll recite you a little poem.
A poem? What poem?
What lies deep within the furthest reaches of the skies? This is amazing.
Oh. That which will guide a lost child back to her mother's arms. Exile.
Last exile. I realized that Albus and the four Mysterians were required to activate the exile. How many of them do you know, Captain? 2? No, I've got it. 3.
And what was Alex's objective?
It was simple. He wished to obtain exile, change the world, and do whatever it would take to bring down the Maestro Delphine.
Lord Dio, please calm down!
Delphine, grab me!
Shoot it down at once! I know that she's on board. The Maestro is there!
Delphine, my older sister.
Happy birthday to you, Dio. This has got to be the best water I've ever had. It's better if you savor it.
Thanks a lot.
These are from me. I hope they're not too beat up for you.
Emoman.
There's cake, too. Try some, Dio.
It was because of their kindness and generosity that I realized how wonderful a birthday could be. However,
Please!
I would soon face the trial of a coon, the guild's coming-of-age ceremony.
Luciola! You'll save me! Luciola! Luciola!
They dragged me back home and shattered my grasp on reality.
Now, let the trial begin. Dio is absolutely magnificent. Elvis, you're going to be the star of the show. I'm here now. I'm right here. Excellent. Let's begin with how Stalker bears Mysterium.
Dark will bear the waves that flow and dye the land gold.
The blessed breath, the nurturing breath of life. A land of we. Having acquired me and Mysterium, Delphine now had the tools to take possession of the Exile. Dio's mind never returned to normal, even after it was all over. Nonetheless, Luciola helped Klaus, Dio, and me escape from Delphine's ship.
Luciola! What can you accomplish by yourself? I will remove those who try to bring harm to Lord Dio.
I smiled like a simpleton, laughed like a madman who had been robbed of his memories.
Very well done, Luciola. I'll give you a reward.
Set Lord Dio free.
Go ahead. Take it. I want you to tell me why you let my precious Dio escape.
I merely...
It's odd because you two aren't even friends. What do you mean to Dio, Luciola?
So, is it good? If you like how something tastes, it should show on your face.
My face?
Listen, Luciola, you and me are going to be friends.
Because he is my friend and I won't betray him.
Is
Is that so? Wonderful. How beautiful, Luciola.
Throttle off, check. Verify, check. All clear. Starting engine.
Good luck, Klaus. May fair winds be with you.
After reuniting with Lavi, the three of us headed back to the Grand Stream. This time, we would take back the Exile from Delphine. It was already a hard task, but it still confused Dio trailing us and they made things worse.
Fury, 1 o'clock! Rebirth!
I can see the finish line. We're gonna lose, Luciola. Can't we go any faster? Maybe you should just jump out, Luciola. We won! We did it! We really did! We won! We beat Evilman! Luciola! Luciola? Because I said to jump out? Just because I told you to jump out? Luciola! I'm sorry, Klaus! I don't know where our heading is!
Clear a path for our Empress. All ships commence fire at will.
Exile keeps sending out more tentacles. I can't count them all.
Time fuse torpedoes engaged. Full spread. Fire!
Open main turrets 1 through 3. The target is the Armades.
All hands, make for the ship's bow. Here she comes.
Open fire! Take course elevation at 20 degrees. Continue forward at flight speed.
Majesty, give the maestro hell.
Diminishing caliber. Heavy anti-aircraft cannon. Commence fire! I heard the captain's voice inside Delphina's ship!
Klaus, Barry, look!
I'm gonna hit the booster!
Punch it!
The Grand Stream. We crossed it. Lavi. What's this?
This must be desert.
Okay, Klaus, you're gonna have to take me to Exile now.
You got it. Let's go.
Lavi.
Klaus, you did it. You crossed the Grand Stream.
It's up to you.
What lies in the furthest reaches of the sky?
That which guides a lost child back to her mother. Exile.
Waves that flow and dye the land gold.
A land full of grain, blessed by the breath that nurtures life.
The path the angels descend upon.
The path of great winds. The Grand Stream.
lies in the furthest reaches of one's memory.
The place where all are born and all will return. A blue star.
Automaton.
20 miles to Morea's fortress.
All hands take Type 2 battle stations.
All hands, take Type 2 battle stations, now! Bring the starboard guns around slowly.
So, the aces of Kartoffel are finally heading into battle, eh?
You'll be able to do some serious damage with these on board.
But why would we want those? We can fly just fine without them.
You can't go out there unarmed.
Aren't you the same pirates who stole 15 of our battleships? This should make it even easier for you.
I told you I don't want...
Ma'am, settle down, okay? We're here to defend the freedom and justice of the skies, fam. Having some backup won't hurt us.
Yeah, but I don't like it. I know.
Enemy spotted! I repeat, enemy spotted!
100 ships about 16 miles ahead. Looks like the 3rd and 4th fleets.
Led by Orang and Sarouche. They don't appear to have any Turan ships among their fleets.
Thank you for your consideration. I know you're busy enough right now without having to worry about me.
Of course, Princess.
Enemy signal flares! They wish to know our intentions!
There's no room for negotiation. Augusta Faranas truly believed that the purpose of the Artist Federation was to create a world in which all peoples can live in peace, a belief she passed on to her young daughter. Lucinia's actions make a mockery of the Augusta's noble desire.
And that's why you've brought the young Augusta Sara here. The battlefield is no place for a child.
We do what we must. We are safeguarding the Augusta's wish for a world of peace and justice.
We, you say? I just see you.
So how will you proceed? Do you dare aim your guns at the Augusta?
You're the one who is forcing us to make that choice, General.
And you'll fight?
Yes, I must.
That's unfortunate. I thought you two would have understood why I'm doing this. Our joint forces will commence hostilities against you at 1200 hours.
Come on. This is our job.
What about the Augusta? It is our duty to protect her.
Creating a peaceful world for everyone. That's our ultimate duty.
I know.
Essentially, the Augusta is just a representative of the people. If it comes down to it, she can be replaced.
So Rouge!
Hypothetically, of course. For now, you and I just need to focus on accomplishing the task at hand. Think about what Kayvon is always saying. A soldier is a sword. It is to be used at its wielder's discretion. Am I right?
Marilla, there seems to be quite a bit of commotion outside. Don't worry, Augusta. I'm certain that everything will turn out for the best. General Vassant believes in you. She says your presence here is for the sake of world peace.
Morea's fortress is a natural stronghold, veiled in constant fog and surrounded by deep crevasses. These fissures exceed the standard battleship altitude ceiling, therefore only these slabs of bedrock here are navigable. If you stray too far from the rock, you're gone. It's also important to note that Morea's fortress's cannons pack quite a punch, and the only dead ground is this corridor here. With that in mind, this is where we'll make our push. Of course, we can expect the enemy to anticipate our move and act accordingly.
Мы атакуем третий флот.
Leave the third fleet for Glacius to handle.
Они наши общие враги. Я их уничтожу собственными руками.
We will destroy them personally. They killed our people.
И понимаю ваши чувства, но противостоять четвертому флоту могут только ваши фальшивы.
Но ведь...
Я хочу, чтобы вы подумали обо всем командовании. Прошу вас, атакуйте четвертый флот. We'll try to repel Lucinia's attack. If we can keep them from the fortress, then victory will be ours. And once again, everyone please be mindful of the crevasses.
Right. Understood.
Roger.
I think Fan's still a bit unsure about this. And you? We want to protect Kartoffel. We want to protect these skies. We do. But we're skyfish hunters. We're not professional soldiers. We've never shot at people before. Please, when this war finally comes to an end, when the fighting's done, will the world be at peace? Yes. I have faith it will be.
We're going, Princess!
Right, thank you.
You don't have to do this, you know. Kartoffel only joined the fight against the Federation because of the agreement we made with Princess Liliana after Duran fell. And now we're choosing to fight with Princess Lily, to defend the freedom of the skies from Lucinia's brutal tyranny. But with that said, this is only Kartoffel's decision. You're free to choose for yourself. You've made your own agreements. And Sky Pirates pride themselves on keeping their word. It's our integrity that gives us unfettered wings. Without it, we're no better than the enemy.
Yeah, you're right. And thank you. But I'm going, Adamora. I want to protect these skies the best I know how.
I see.
Third Combat Squad in position along Western Boreas Corridor. Fourth Squad in position along Eastern Corridor.
It's time.
Very well then. Launch all van ships, battleships, first combat speed. Let's eliminate the traitors in Boreas.
All ships, first combat speed.
Всем пилотам! Вылет!
Can't we go any faster than this? No, actually, we can't.
I'm sure there are many of you here who hold General Vassant in the very highest regard. In fact, I myself confessed my love to her in my youth. Not that it did me any good. But we must remember our duty. We are fighting to rescue the Augusta from General Vassant's traitorous machinations. Put your feelings aside. Do what you must to destroy the enemy.
All ships second combat speed. Target the enemy flagship.
Roger! Second combat speed! Main enemy fleet is on the move. All ships prepare to fire.
All ships, prepare to fire!
Madness. I'm about to fire on the Augusta herself. Can I do this?
Расстояние 3000. 2500.
Enemy van ships approaching. Ready counter-air combat.
Запуск!
Fire! Fire!
5 ships have been lined down. 4 others severely damaged. Glacius' new weapon in action. All ships move to charge. Push the enemy to the south.
Man, they're fast. Can't say I'm that big a fan of this anti-aircraft fire.
Enemies above!
Oh, crap! Give us a break! Hold up!
Bam! Incoming 5 o'clock! Roger! Steering so heavy! Ah! We're in range! Arming! Bam! We're out of ammo! That's fine, because I can't do this!
It's getting worse!
We have to stop! At this rate, everyone's going to die! Ben, what are you doing? Exactly what I should have done all along!
We've received orders from the 4th Fleet to attack.
We're still just out of firing range.
Last Exile.
Sarouche! I heard you requested to be stationed on the southern front. Is that true?
Yeah, sure is.
That whole area is a battleground. You want to die?
One battlefield is a lot like another. I figured it'll be fun to go where the most action is. That's where the best chance for glory is going to be anyway.
Well, yes, that's true. I guess I was just expecting you to take the easy way out. I never took training very seriously.
You don't seem particularly loyal to the Augusta.
That's not true. I admire the Augusta quite a bit, I will have you know. I admire looking at her, I mean.
Don't you dare disrespect her!
You're one of the true believers, huh? I'll bet you have genuine faith in her ideals and in Odyssey's future. And that's the reason you became a soldier.
Well, yes, isn't that what you did?
No. Envy. Just envy's what brought me here.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. You take your path and I'll take mine. Who knows what's gonna happen to us next? Maybe sometimes I'll even check up on you.
Gee, thanks. It's very supportive.
Well, good luck. They're sending you to the east, aren't they? The action there is almost as intense as the south.
Yeah.
Let's meet again. Here, in the capital.
Gloria, Augusta. Back then, I knew nothing of uncertainty. My only concern was for the Augusta, and for the future of Odyssey. But now...
Orang is behaving strangely. Is he that worried about the altitude ceiling? Wait.
Second and third combat squads, move to flank the enemy on both sides while maintaining your distance.
2, 3. It's your turn, Augusta. All that noise. There's no need to worry. General Vasant will destroy the enemy if they come near us. Enemy? Who? Is Licinia here himself? Is it him or one of the other generals? I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know. Why must everyone fight like this? I mean, we fought together for so long. It doesn't make sense to me.
What's the prey?
The fastest one they have. Lead ship of 4th Fleet's high-speed heavy flotilla, commanded by General Sarush.
The Cinepati, huh? Listen up now. Our prey is big and fast, so look alive.
Yeah! Focus only on reaching the Augusta. They have nowhere to run at this point anyway. Push forward now!
Enemy ahead! They're preparing to ram us!
Emergency ascent! Let them pass us by! Turn hard aport!
Hard aport! Move! We're not gonna make it! We've lost buoyancy! We're falling! Watch the altitude ceiling! Don't get overpowered by the enemy!
Target sighted, then let's go get her!
Sky pirate ships approaching. The same sky pirates who gave Orang a good scare, huh?
First harpoon!
Get it, kid?
Keep on, full speed ahead.
No good!
They'll have to do much better than that if they want to stop me. Forward! The Augusta is almost within our grasp. They took out the Augusta's flag!
Dare they fire on the Augusta!
You're nothing but a despicable traitor, Vasant. You don't deserve to fly her flag. Send out the signal flares!
4th Fleet has given the signal to attack, sir.
You'll see, Orang. The Premier is simply taking the shortest path to peace.
Sarush, I truly do envy your matter-of-fact outlook. But, sorry, my friend.
All ships, open fire!
Evade! Do not let them approach!
We need only recover the Augusta. That will end the battle. All hands, prepare for close combat!
What was that? It's the 3rd Fleet's Admiral. They're firing on us!
Now hear this. We are loyal vassals to the Augusta. I'll brook no further atrocities.
Correct it, General! To the upper sub-ridge!
Aft thruster is hit!
I see. So this is the path you've chosen to follow. I can't say why, really. But somehow, I had a feeling this would happen. I knew this day would come. You take your own path. But as for me... Attention all ships! Those loyal to the Augusta, heed my orders! We are fighting for true peace in the world! Break through
through the enemy forces and then seek out the Premier!
They're attacking the Augusta's ship!
All ships open fire!
By the way, sorry about all this.
Not at all, sir. Nothing new to me. Max out the engines. All ahead full! Now then, let me hear your cry of victory! In honor of the Augusta!
Augusta, Sora, please wait! Augusta. That's Sarouche. I'm sorry, General. Please forgive me, but Augusta Sara doesn't wish to see you right now. It's Dio!
That which slumbers deeply in the land of snow. A faint and distant promise which guides those who are lost. A vast ocean brimming with stars. The far-reaching path of those who have departed. The dream delivered only...
Much lately? I hope she's okay. Yeah.
This is General Aram. I thought you would like to meet him. He contributed greatly to our victory in the last battle.
The Federation's Third Fleet.
This is Princess Milia, the acting royal deputy of Tehran.
I am very sorry. What was done to your family and the people of your land was reprehensible.
Our position is still tenuous. We will have to maintain our hold of Boreas.
Yes.
General Aram will fight toward that goal alongside us.
In the name of the Augusta.
For the sake of true and lasting peace in this world.
A witch's sister and a traitor. Perfect match.
What?
You'll stab us in the back next, right?
Прекрати, Магнолия.
No fix.
Диан, мы можем ему доверять.
Гласес уничтожена. Все, что мы можем, это сражаться, чтобы отомстить. Даже ценой наших жизней.
Dian?
Oh, hey, Dion. Are you hungry?
No, she's not. Let's go, Dian.
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have much of an appetite. It's all right. I'll just bring something nice to drink then, shall I? Where's Dio? Well, I looked away for a minute and... Crying out loud. Sorry to impose like this. Dio? Oh, hi there. Sora!
I got hungry, so I went scavenging and I found her, right?
Yes! I was dining when this gentleman introduced himself to me.
I'm sorry, but are you telling us that Dio actually interrupted your meal?
Oh, well, yes, I suppose he did.
The Augusta's having a tough time.
Yeah, Sora thinks it's her fault somehow that everyone's fighting each other like this. Not just her. Milia, too. Can't be easy having people call her a witch's sister.
Oh, they're saying that.
Hey, fam! Gigi, time to go.
This'll be so much better without all that extra weight.
We're just supposed to act as lookouts? Is that all?
Not really surprising after we went and did our own thing the other day.
Are you ready, Bird Brain? Let's do this!
hasn't recovered from the damage it took during the Glacius battle.
How much does that help us, though? They still have Admiral Cedri and his first fleet, which is nearly at full strength.
Do not fear, Princess. This fortress will not fall. The thick mist and treacherous crevasses will provide adequate protection from any invading force.
From the outside, perhaps? But what if something happens to one of us from within?
Are you referring to the lingering anger between Glacius and Orang's forces? Or is it that you don't fully trust in your own abilities as a commander? Not only soldiers grow stronger the more they fight, their leaders do as well. The Tehran forces will continue to improve, and so will you.
Are you sure?
We have justice and the Augusta on our side. I have to be.
Looks like we're all clear at 1 and 2 o'clock. Roger, all clear at 10 o'clock too. Yep, as far as the eye can see. Woo-hoo! Nothing but water and sky and clouds.
Just look at it. The Grand Lake is so serene, so peaceful. Why can't people be like that too?
Yeah, this stupid war hasn't brought happiness to anybody. Gigi, I'm fine! You're moving so erratically. I'm seeing something above the horizon at 11 o'clock. Muffle the engine. Target at 11 o'clock, altitude 250. I'm counting at least 80 Kashar dreadnoughts and 70 Grouse super dreadnoughts. So, we're looking at the Federation's first fleet.
Berea's patrol ships detected. Scrambling interceptors.
No, let them go. I want them to report the size of our fleet.
Do you think the enemy will take action?
Versant spends more time supporting those above her than commanding common soldiers. Her ragtag army will be intoxicated from its first victory. She will be unable to keep the men in check.
There's no better time to fight than now! It's just one fleet led by an old man. That's right. And we have General Arang and the 3rd Fleet on our side now.
General Arang?
I agree holding our ground is the best course of action.
Thank you. I'm glad you're fighting for the joint forces now.
In the name of the Augusta.
Gloria, Augusta, and good luck.
So, there's going to be more fighting.
Good tailwinds, yeah? Hey, no dying out there, Kay? And when you get back, you can totally make up with Milia. Take care, Magnolia. See you guys later.
Первости?
Нет. Идем.
Есть.
There they go.
Just when the exile's about to return.
List Exile.
There's a Glacius squad approaching from the rear. 50 ships, sir.
Glad they're on our side.
Третий флот. Командующий офицер. Всем пилотам. Цель. Первый флот Федерации. Авианосец Ваншипов.
С корабля командующего всем пилотам. Цель — первый флот. Авианосец Ваншипов. Покидает Империю.
Glacius squad now passing overhead. Regular targets been hit! Unable to launch manship squadrons! The Imperius is down!
Admiral?
Let them have the numerical advantage. The strength of the entire fleet will secure our victory today.
Glacius attack run was a success. No enemy ships in sight.
Which means air superiority is now ours.
Yes.
Transmit the signal now.
A signal from the Borg? Reconciliation? Attention 3rd Fleet and General Arang.
Move to attack rebel forces from the rear. Follow a ranged pincer operation.
A pincer?
Admiral Cedri is crafty as ever.
Они снова предадут. Милтонским. Яд! Яд!
Подожди, мы пока не знаем. Враги ли нам третий флот?
Incoming Glacius squadron! They're hostile! We'll be killed if we don't shoot first! Fire!
Заклинатель установлен. Уничтожить врага. Все на третий флот.
They're coming in fast! Fire! Fire! Take them out!
Glacius has taken down the Abulsis!
Commence barrage fire!
Belay! Don't fire! Glacius is not our enemy!
Third Fleet is in bad shape.
Тайна. Силу жриц.
Allied ships damaged or downed, and no thanks to the enemy's strategy, most of it from friendly fire.
It's crazy out there. Ships being shut down left and right.
Сколько кораблей вернулось?
15.
Выступаем немедленно. Топливо наполовину. Снаряды укомплектуй до предела. Почему ты помешала?
You have to stop. You can't shoot your allies.
Мои друзья погибли, потому что я недооценила врага.
John, listen. The Jagannath never fired a shot. Even after you started attacking, she didn't strike back.
Jagannath не открывает. Ответный огонь.
Я и сама вижу.
Retreat.
Support the Third Fleet. Our new alliance must fight as one.
Attention, all ships of the Third Fleet! Give the Tehran Fleet time to withdraw, then bring up the rear. Port side engine chamber damaged. Speed down 50%.
We need to abandon ship.
No, not yet. Princess must get back safe.
No, the Jagannath.
Port-side propellers and engine chamber hit. Damage to liquid flooding conduits.
Get those seals off. Bring out all remaining ones and hold speed. Don't give up.
Наши истинные враги — это первый флот. Огонь!
How to abandon ship, Princess? There's no way we'll make it.
That is not the Anshar we're firing at. It is Princess Milia's flagship, the Losses. We will show no mercy. Cut off her retreat and destroy Iran's interfering Third Fleet as well. Boreas grows near.
Третий выезжает на лунье.
Вражеские потери 5%. 7-й боезапас закончился. 51-й боезапас на нуле.
Status report.
Look out!
Leonidas down.
Sorry for the wait. We've come to help.
The Sylvias!
The Reaper.
Princess Melia! Teddy! You're all right. It's so good to see you. You too! Thank goodness. I'm glad you're all in one piece. I know it took us a while, but it wasn't easy to get the Sylvias repaired while in hiding. We're so sorry. Well, I'm glad you're all right.
Where's Sven?
Time to fly. Yeah, but deal your arm.
Yeah, here we go.
What just happened?
The rockport! It's been blown up! The rubble from the explosion is filling in the southern crevasse, General!
But how? Goodness, what now? Come with me, Teddy. Yes, Princess Melia. Sarah! Let's put a stop to this fighting!
bring down Boreas. Vanguard ships, charge!
Vanguard ships, charge!
Charge! Enemy Vanguard has breached the last line of defense!
Prepare for hand-to-hand combat! Get the Augusta to a safe area!
For the Sergeant Sadri. Without faith, leave it to us. Princess Melia! Gigi! Everything is all set. Here we go. Right, hope it works.
Посол? Какой ситуации?
Подожди! Подожди, Ян!
Oh, what now?
Primary targets on the upper command center and the artillery batteries. Take them down!
They've made it this far? Then let's punch through.
Attention, Skyfighters! Turn back at once! Turn around now or be shot down!
Stop, Jan! We have to deliver this letter. Please let us go. Jan!
Я не позволю прекратить огонь!
You're shooting!
Дианы, они обошли меня?
Я?
Такой маленький ваншип.
We have a message from Augusta Sara. Please, sir, you don't understand how much it hurts her to see you fighting each other like this. We have to put a stop to it.
From the Augusta.
Augusta Sara desires an end to hostilities, and she asks that an immediate truce be called.
The Augusta. But it was for her sake that I started this. I turned against Lucinia for her. Augusta.
Give the men new order.
Thank you for overseeing things in my absence.
I accepted the truce without first consulting you. I hope that I was not out of line.
No, you made the proper decision, Admiral. I commend your handling of the battle for Boreas. Overall, a job very well done.
Thank you, sir, but you are too kind.
Lucinia, I'm so glad that you've returned.
Gloria, Augusta, I am at your mercy.
A great deal of blood has been shed in the recent fighting. For this I bear full responsibility. I offer my deepest apologies to the people of Addis and all foreign lands. Basant, Lucinia, I am happy to see you standing before me peacefully once more. Happier than you know.
Please, accept my apologies, Augusta. I have caused pain to your majesty. For that, I am filled with shame, although I had no choice. I am sorry, but I could not stand idly by and allow Lucinia's heinous crimes to continue. Before this truce is final, I demand the Premier be replaced.
How dare you! You are the treasonous one here, Vasant. For what you've done, I demand you face a court-martial!
You were the one who fired on the Augusta's flag, Kefan. That is the action of a traitor.
We were rescuing the Augusta from a disloyal general.
Disloyal?
You heard me. You turned your back on the Addis cause when you willingly supported the repatriates.
The Addis cause? The Federation's only cause now appears to be the total destruction of other lands. The victims are many. Tehran, Glacius, and Inaudiray as well. Tell them about your cause.
I am happy to. Our objective is quite simple. We wish to see this world's limited resources passed on to the next generation. The ruler of Tehran herself understands what must be done.
Yes, he speaks the truth. Lucinia's cause is a just one, and the Kingdom of Tehran supports it.
Ведьма.
I am Milia Ilvatsku to Toler Tehran, and I ask to speak. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll bring a replacement straight away.
What is security like?
Tighter than expected.
I see.
Lily, you are unfit to lead our kingdom. A leader's
Listen to the
duty is
princess
first
speak.
and foremost to her
I have
own
no doubt that she will sympathize with our cause. Do whatever it takes to bring her.
It shall be done. Do not speak of what you do not understand, Milia. We must consider ourselves first as inhabitants of this world, and then as Tyronians.
Is that how you justify using the Exile to murder thousands of innocents?
This world we live on is far too small. It lacks adequate space and resources to provide for everyone.
That may be true, but it doesn't give you the right to choose who lives and dies. That decision is not yours to make.
In other words, Princess Liliana was a willing accomplice to the crimes committed by Premier Lucinia. And as such, she has demonstrated her unworthiness to claim leadership of Turan. Is that what you were trying to say, Princess Milia?
Yes. Yes, that's right! Lily, you have acted in defiance of our people's will! Can you not see that?
She cannot. Your plea has fallen on deaf ears, Princess Milia. Our requirements are as follows. Premier Lucinia must be replaced and stripped of all titles, and Liliana must be placed in our custody. Thanks to the tragedies in Turan and Glacius, it is clear the Exile must be sealed away.
What does she mean by that? Princess Lily needs to be locked up. If she is, it will prevent the Exile from being used again. Huh?
Without the exiles, this world will never know peace. By nature, people are greedy. Left unchecked, that greed will completely devour the world. As has happened once already.
So there is no room for compromise?
Surely you realize that from the start.
Stop, both of you! I'm begging you. I don't want there to be any more fighting. Please, I ask you to remember my mother's dream. The son, I want you to stop condemning Lucinia. Lucinia, I want you to promise you'll never use the Exile again.
Sara's right! Listen to her! We all need to start getting along! Gloria Augusta and all that!
Our soldiers are all exhausted from battle. It is time for us to set aside our differences for the sake of peace.
Augusta, I hereby declare, we have a truce. The war is over.
Looks like the worst of it is behind us now. 3 cheers for peace, eh?
Hard to believe Fem's little outburst led to this, huh?
Uh-huh. A grand ball. Wish I was going to it.
Why? You can't dance to save your life.
So, are we still enemies or friends again?
Things are happening quite quickly, yes.
War has a way of severing ties between people. Not just among friends, but even among family.
She looks like Raha.
I don't see why I had to get all dressed up. This ball is being held by the Augusta herself. But I have to say, you look pretty good. You don't have to sound so surprised. Milia, you should try to cheer up. The fighting's finally over. So that means you and Princess Lily can make up now. Just talk it through. I'm sure she'll come around. Gigi, enough.
Lady Fam Fan Fan. You are largely responsible for our newfound peace. Would you be so kind as to honor this old man with a dance?
What? Huh?
What do you think?
The dress is lovely on you.
I was talking about the truce.
Oh, I see. Things are still pretty volatile, I'd say. Serious faces everywhere you look. Huh? Am I seeing what I think I'm seeing?
Are your parents well, Lady Fan Fan?
Whoops. Sorry about that. What did you ask me?
I was asking how your mother and father are.
I don't know. I've never seen them before.
Please forgive my rudeness.
Don't worry about it. Most of the time, I feel like I'm part of Gigi's family.
And have you always been a sky pirate?
Yeah, I've been flying for as long as I can remember.
Your parents, too?
I'm not sure. I heard they were from another country and died in an accident.
Well...
I am so sorry!
Well water from the ruins of White, the rarest quality. Will you join me in drinking to our new peace?
Thank you. I heard that you and General Sarusha had been friends for a long time.
It's a horrible thing, fighting against a family member. Or against a good friend. I know how you feel.
I just wish I knew how it all came to this.
Who can really say? Perhaps we're being tested by a power greater than us. Maybe we're being put through this to prove that we are worthy. I'm glad we could talk.
Princess Milia? My name is Emma. I've been asked to deliver this on behalf of Major Geeth.
Major Geeth?
He wishes to speak with you personally about Princess Liliana.
About my sister?
I've had enough dancing for a lifetime. Well, you didn't do too badly out there. Where's Millie at? What?
Last Exile.
Well, you find her? But Dad and the others are looking for her too. Dang it, Millie. Where are you?
Thank you for coming all this way.
You wanted to speak about my sister?
We would like to see you on the Turan throne instead of Princess Lily.
Are you serious?
I assure you all the Turan people feel this way.
What does Liliana think?
There'd be no point in discussing it with her.
She's before me in the line of succession. I cannot simply disregard our laws and crown myself queen.
That problem will be solved if you were first in line. As I'm sure you're well aware, she has been branded a witch. She's a traitor to the Turan people. And she controls the Exile for Lucinia, the man who would conquer the world in Odysseus' name. Countless people have lost their lives. We ask that you fulfill your royal duty. We will devote our lives to protecting and serving you, Princess. We need you to retake our territory from Artist clutches and rebuild Turan.
You are the only hope we have left. Without you, Turan dies.
You want me to kill my own sister?
We have disclosed this to you with full understanding of the consequences. Please give us your decision, Princess.
It is time. Your sister must pay for her disgrace.
It'll work. You can get me a hill without raising suspicion. It's a terrible thing to ask of you. I know that. But it's the only option, Princess.
What is your answer?
You again. I beg you, don't harm them.
How could you have turned us over to them?
You're going to turn your back on Turan too?
What now?
So you would betray us, just like your sister did.
No, I didn't do this.
Lord Lucinia would like a word.
Hey!
Anything?
We're all still looking. Someone saw her and a maid get into a Turan military vehicle.
Military?
Princess Milia, as requested. Welcome to the ruins of White, Princess. It was from this historic place that the all-powerful guild supervised this world so many years ago.
Where are the others?
I'm sure they'll be suitably punished.
Why? They haven't done anything wrong. In the name of Turan, I demand they be released at once.
Tell me, do you join your countrymen in believing Liliana and I are cruel and evil? That the world and everyone in it would be better off if we were gone? Come this way. Long ago, when this world's resources had been depleted, the guild proposed an immigration. We'd escape to the heavens. The world would wither, but humanity would survive. To see this plan become a reality, the guild was given authority and resources beyond anything you could imagine. Take the twins, for instance. They took pairs of young boys. To protect the guild, they were forced to endure the most brutal training, until they were molded into perfect killers. When a weapon is sharp enough, it becomes almost impossible not to touch yourself on it. Liliana wishes to see you, Princess.
Does she really? I'm worried. Don't be. I'm sure she'll come back soon.
Come on, fam. You know she's a whole lot stronger than she looks.
I'm told that long ago, crops from around the world were brought here for preservation. But now, well, just look at it. Milia, I'm glad you agreed to come.
Did I have much choice? I want to know why you betrayed Turan. I want you to admit what you did was wrong. I don't understand. You loved our people so much. How could you do this to them? You destroyed our land, betrayed all of us. You've been branded the Witch of Tehran, and for what? What are you trying to accomplish?
I can see I hurt you. I never wanted to cause you pain.
Don't avoid the question. Answer me. Why are you helping Lucinia?
All right. If this is what you truly believe you must do, then do it. Now! Set aside your personal feelings and do what must be done. That is a princess's duty.
Please, Liliana.
By becoming a witch, I am doing just that. As I said, this world is much too small for us. If the returning population continues to grow and deplete already limited resources, it will be less than a century before we are plunged into another age of calamity.
You still don't have the right.
This is the only path I can follow.
It can't be.
Lucinia's just one man. He needs someone else to stand by his side.
But why you?
To rule a country, one must make personal sacrifice to solve unsolvable problems. Those were our father's words.
Your sister's been safely returned to the fortress.
Thank you. I appreciate your thoughtfulness.
I want you to know I'm truly sorry.
You're the last person in the world I expected to see something like that.
Even so, we have no choice but to continue forward.
You got to talk to her? That's great. What did she say? It's awful. I had no idea. She's carrying such a heavy burden, and she has to do it all by herself. Hey, look! Usually you can only see them if you're way further north. Oh, wow! Just like back in Glacius. It's almost frightening. You know, I'm actually kind of nervous. I was getting worried there for a while, but now the war is over, and Millie and Liliana are speaking again. Holding another grand race isn't just a crazy dream anymore. Who knows, maybe sometime...
Cleaning Square.
Oh, Millie. How could I have been so blind to everything? I didn't know what you were doing, or the burden you were forced to bear. How long have you had to endure the dreadful weight of this knowledge? The memories you inherit as a key. People everywhere will always repeat their mistakes. Will always fall to despair. Always. No matter what. It's inevitable. Even knowing that, you sacrificed yourself. You suffered
interest in anything. I thought if we could all just get along, then all the hatred and anger would disappear, and the whole world would finally be at peace.
Не переживай так, Диан. Ти не попала в Люсиния, но и ведьма была нашим врагом, да? Ти все сделала правильно. Мы отомщены.
Я отомстила.
Да, ты наша героиня.
Но если так, почему же я не чувствую ни капли радости?
I'm sorry for what happened to Liliana. With her, hope for a truce died as well. I deeply regret that this is so.
You fully expected something like this would happen from the very beginning, didn't you? You only went along with the truce so easily because you knew it was going to fall apart again.
This was honestly not how I had hoped things would end. I had the same wish as you. After all this time, that the world had found true peace. However, I didn't confuse hope with reality, so I knew peace was not to be. Please, look after Princess Milia. I know it's what Liliana would wish.
If you really wanted peace so badly, then why did you go and start a war?
Because I felt it was necessary. What other reason can I possibly give? Think on that. You should do what you feel is necessary as well. We cannot stop now, otherwise Liliana's sacrifice will have been in vain.
Indeed, this is our final opportunity to atone for the sin of surviving that day 10 years ago.
Very well. Proceed as planned.
Should one of us falter or fall, the other will continue to the end.
First and second fleets are departing already? That seems awful quick.
They did inform us about this.
Have the second fleet take the lead. Meanwhile, we will see to guarding the rear and keeping the volunteer forces in check. Should they strike, counterattack at once.
Aye, sir.
It appears the Urbanus won't arrive for a few more days yet, Captain.
Getting a late start. This truce is messier than expected. Dia, what would you do?
Not sure. Whatever happens, happens, right?
This is the bridge. Go ahead.
All of Lucinia's fleets are on the move. No advance notice or request for clear.
Shouldn't we stop them?
We haven't been given an attack order yet.
If we let them go now, Lucinia will win!
So the truce has fallen apart already.
Hold fire. Do not attack until we've learned their true intentions. Where's Oran?
He's on his way to the Admiralty, General.
Get the fleet ready to sail now. To sail, but not to fire, understood?
Aye, aye.
Lucinia, you won't even mourn her properly?
Basant! What's happened?
Everything's fine. I can assure you there is nothing to be concerned about, Your Majesty. Although, things may be getting a bit hectic soon. So it might be best if you would move to a different...
No! Please, Basant! Just tell me what's really happening out there! I know I'm still young, and I know I might not understand it all, but I need to know! I'm the Augusta! I'll order you to tell me if I have to!
Please, Your Majesty, I
can't stand it! My people are out there getting hurt and dying, and I'm waiting here left in the dark! Tell me!
Please accept my deepest apologies, Majesty.
Yes, of course.
Gloria Augusta, I'm at your mercy. From now on, I will...
I'm certain you know why I'm here. Come, Augusta.
Don't move! Guards, in here! Stop him!
Why fight? Or have you forgotten what I am? Surely you haven't. Come with me, dear Augusta. Last exile.
Lusinia's done what?
All of his fleets are on the move. They're ignoring every signal our fleet sends to them.
What about Vasant? Has she issued any orders yet?
No, not at all. We've lost contact with her. Everything's so chaotic. We have no idea what's going on.
This way! Hurry!
Все-таки мир снова нарушен.
По моей вине.
It's looking like we have to go on the run again for a while. Sorry, how are you? Okay?
Never mind about me. Are you hurt? Dio!
Stay down, Al. Thank you, Al. You're a lifesaver.
But Dio, I didn't... What do you mean?
I have succeeded in rescuing our beloved leader from the traitor scum. Now, fly her flag. We can expect their immediate pursuit. I'll let you deal with that. I will travel north with the Augusta as previously planned. Have a van ship ready.
Aye, sir.
I believe that this truly will be the decisive battle. After this, the world will finally know peace, just as Faranaz had wished.
Indeed. As soon as this battle is over, I intend to retire from active service. I'll let Augusta Sara and the youngsters take care of the rest.
Admiral, you have my sincerest gratitude.
No thank yous yet, Premier. It's too soon. Wait until this is over.
Indeed.
When the Premier returns, he will bring with him the power to make world peace a reality at last.
These traitors sought to corrupt the Augusta. Give them the justice they deserve. Gloria Augusta! Gloria Augusta!
The impetus is flying the Augusta's flag!
Again, Lucinia? How many times must you act in defiance of our leader's wishes? We must rescue the Augusta! Full speed ahead!
This is horrible.
I'm gonna go too. I'll get started with safety.
Good. I will remain here and try to get things back in order. At the least, we need to establish the chain of command.
Milia! I'm really sorry. I should have thought more about how other people felt during all this. Dion's need for revenge, your intense suffering. I couldn't understand it. Worse, I never even tried. I forced all of my dreams onto you, even though you were carrying so much already. Just like with Dion. I wasn't thinking. All I could see was what I wanted to happen. Another grand race was all that mattered to me. I never even really thought about how we could do it. I guess I just figured it would all magically come together somehow. Like there was nothing more to it than that. So, it's not much, but I'm sorry. I had to at least tell you that. Wait! I should have given it back sooner.
Fab, it's only because of you that I was able to make it this far. Your dream gave me the hope I needed to continue trying. Without it, I would have given up long ago. I would have abandoned my own dream of rebuilding my kingdom. We'll do it. We'll have a grand race. I promise. Milia.
Hey, don't forget
about me. We're all in this together. No matter what the future might hold, we'll never let go of our dream. That's right.
All ships, change formation! Obliterate the treacherous enemy!
Are you still so determined to fight against the dream of true peace?
Where is she? What happened to Basant?
I humbly welcome your return to the Grand Exile, Maestro Sara.
What do you mean?
I do this in order to save the world, to make Augusta Faranaz's peaceful dream a reality at last. That which slumbers deeply in the land of snow, a faint and distant promise which guides those who are lost. A vast ocean brimming with stars, the far-reaching path of those who have departed. The dream, delivered only by the angels of war. A beacon, a shining symbol of hope and life. The Grand Exile. At the far end of the world lie snow-white wings which surpass everything in their greatness.
These wretches must pay for desecrating the Augusta's dream. Ours is a just cause.
We must fight in the name of the Augusta! As always, we are her obedient swords!
Do not let a single ship through.
All ships, keep the pressure on.
Let us go forth, abandoning the ancient land of strife, seeking bountiful skies and everlasting seas. Pray for good tailwinds, to carry the wings of the beloved child, bound for a new world. Fly strong, fly high.
Logging unit down, and open operable. Losing altitude quickly.
Target the Third Fleet's flagship, the Admirari. Let's put an end to them once and for all.
Triple Rook.
Grand Exile's position confirmed. It's in Glacius Grid G7, moving south-southeast by east at 20 knots. Additionally, Admiral Sadri's first fleet has taken formation ahead of it.
That murderer Lucinia does not represent the Augusta's wishes.
All ships will focus on eliminating the enemy fleet arranged at the port of the Grand Exile. Band ships will penetrate its defenses. We'll attempt to find the Augusta and rescue her.
Just can't wait to scratch that itch and get back in the action, Mom.
It's the path we have to take. We're the only ones who have proper vantage training and can storm the ship.
I'm jealous. I wish I could go play too.
The Sylvius is in your hands now. Support Commander-in-Chief Milia the best you can, okay?
Right. Consider it done.
And you, Cecily, those ears of yours are going to be vital inside the blizzard. We're counting on you.
I'll do my best. Augusta Sara. Klucz k великому изгнаннику. Alvis Hamilton. Tikaije I może paniać Sara.
She's not the only one, though. Is the new Turan witch can't you sense her as well?
I'm needed here to oversee our forces. Dian, Prashu, Atvizi, Tuda, Al.
нужно спасти Сару. Ты лучшая из пилотов. Я могу доверить эту миссию только тебе.
Но ведь я... Ты сможешь простить меня?
No, I can't. My sister is dead. I saw you kill her with my own eyes. I can't forgive that.
Не смогу.
But that doesn't change the fact that I have a duty to fulfill.
Duty?
I must do whatever it takes. I am Tehran's ruler. While my people survive, I must lead them. Don't you see? That is the task I've inherited. I must set my feelings aside.
Мои чувства не важны.
Какая же я жалкая. Я полечу.
Well, I hope you're ready. They're all waiting. To all those about to confront the Grand Exile, I fully believe the war ends with this battle. Laying down all weapons and surrendering now might indeed end the current hostilities, as Lucinia claims. But I ask you, could we truly call that peace? Gathered here today are people from different nations, different worlds in fact. Wherever we come from, we share a common dream, the dream of a peaceful, prosperous future. After all we've done, we know we can change the world. Not through force, but through cooperation, with compassion and care for each other. Let's build a better future. Now, let's do it together. What say, all of you? Will you stand with me?
Gigi, you know what? I really do still want to hold a new grand race. It's not such a bad dream. So many people were happy that day.
They were.
What's that for?
We will make it happen, okay?
You know the controls?
Я летала с вами.
Crossing Glacia's border. ETA to the current location of the Grand Exile is 10 minutes.
Have we received any word from the Sylvius?
Unable to confirm.
Maintain formation for now, and keep the comm relay safety margin at 15%.
Ships detected at 3 o'clock.
High-speed heavy flotilla!
Receiving a signal from the 4th Fleet flagship, the Sinapati. Our fleet hereby unites with the joint forces in the effort to establish peace in the world, as desired by the Augusta and her loyal subjects.
Were you trying to ditch me, old friend? How rude.
Your reply, sir?
It's about time.
Ships up ahead. I count 50. No, 70 super dreadnoughts. The 3rd and 4th fleets.
There's no true freedom in this country. Tied down by old edicts and outdated traditions, so where does that lead us? To fighting and stealing.
You are still a child. You cannot understand.
I understand this isn't right. I want to soar through free skies. No one's going to stand in my way.
Come back here. Raha! Perhaps you should have gone with Sorusha and the 4th Fleet instead.
No, I believe in the Premier's cause. Only he can do what needs to be done for this world.
All hands, battle stations!
Giant 20 unit acoustics, 10 miles ahead. Artillery loading, main gun preparing to fire. The Grand Exile. All forces prepare for combat. Roger!
We are now approaching the altitude ceiling.
Prepare for battle!
Prepare to fight.
Assemble the floating docks. Let's give them a foothold.
Altitude limit reached.
Let's array a strategy. And fire!
The enemy's been rendered virtually blind and deaf!
Let's give that old soldier a farewell he'll never forget.
Why would they stop? More death is the last thing she wants.
Incoming fire! Impact 3, 2, 1! Object approaching. Speed at 300 knots. Threat imminent.
What is it?
4th Fleet's Kumara and Guhar are down. What's happening out there? The Grand Exile is
approaching at 10 o'clock!
The Grand Exile is loading artillery. 10 tons, maybe more. Alert all ships in order evasive action now.
All comm relays are down. We have no way to communicate.
What? No! Hey! Come on! Can't we do anything?
If we go out there now, we'll just get ourselves blown to pieces.
The Augusta's flame will transform this dark world. We must defend her at all costs. Not a single ship can be allowed to approach the Grand Exile.
Artillery loading complete! Main gun is about to fire! We must hurry!
Give me a casualty report! Down a third of our forces!
Unusual wind noise from the Grand Exile's outer hull. From what I can tell, the gun and the shielding surrounding it have broken off somehow. What?
It would seem the big ones are single-use only then.
Engines to full, all ships to flank speed!
Engines full, all ships flank speed!
We're going to send our intrusion team through that opening!
We'll launch all vanships after we've successfully breached the enemy vessel. First, we need to get inside the Grand Exile. Then we retrieve the Augusta as planned.
Grand Exile gun located at 1 o'clock, preparing to fire. Target orientation 191 degrees. What is the projected target?
The Tehran Royal City, Iglacia. He's going to destroy Tehran again? That's not a military base. Honest immigrants live there now, too.
It's a message.
That which is born of your blue surface.
Replace the combat modules on all damaged ships! Incorporate all the remaining ships from both the 3rd and 4th squadrons! We need to break through!
Change your formation. Move all heavily damaged ships to the rear of the fleet.
May our serenity be complete and everlasting.
Liliana.
Last Exile.
They used an Exile as a shield.
What's that? What's happening out there? Something's definitely off. I need you, Father. Lily, too. I need you to do something for me. Please keep my friends safe. All ships charged now!
To inverted wedge formation. Fend off the enemy's charge.
Hello, friends. I took the liberty of bringing reinforcements.
Vincent and Lena! I got a backup!
It's about time, Sophia. Order to all ships from Empress Sophia of Anataratism. Support the joint forces. Run up the banner!
All joint forces ships flank speed now. Follow the Sylvanas lead.
That should give us some breathing room. New focus. Do whatever we must to get inside the Grand Exile.
Evade! Find the starboard!
Move! Trim up 15 degrees!
The Silpius must break through the enemy lines!
Well, Bird Brain, hope you're ready. Good tailwinds.
Yeah, same to you guys. Just hold on. We're on our way, Sora.
Show them what we can do. Go for it, please. Please, Lady Amelia. Save the Augusta.
Bow-mounted long barrels. Ready, guns? Fire!
All ships go!
Okay, Sora. We're coming. Dion. Goodbye.
So this is the inside of the Grand X? This all seems familiar somehow.
Sam, keep going!
What about you, Captain?
I miss doing this. It's such a rush. Don't get distracted.
Prepare to ram them. All hands brace yourselves for impact.
Just how big is this ship? We gotta hurry. Captain Tatiana, Amelia, and all the others are still in danger. Yeah, just as I thought.
Yes, I agree. This isn't right at all. You just wanted to create a world where everyone could smile again.
Куда, Ал?
That way! Hold on! Enter the pipe at 9 o'clock! What? That one is our best bet. It will give us the shortest route. Really? How do you know? Because it looks like the Grand Exile has the same basic structure as the Federation's flagship, the Impetus. Jet-propelled shells. Fire now! In 8 seconds!
This ship was not actually built to cause destruction. In fact, it was created to soar through the sky.
Really?
During the Great Cataclysm, this was centuries upon centuries ago, the Exiles were built so some could flee this world. Your repatriate ancestors built these ships, and the people they abandoned dreamed of only one thing. Wings to break free of this broken world and soar freely through the sky, an exile that would surpass all others. Despite everything, we held fast to that dream. Generation after generation.
And you think this exile is going to fulfill that dream? Just look at her. She's still incomplete. She was abandoned a long time ago. They left her unfinished and forgotten.
Indeed. That's why I'm here, to see it completed. I have but one goal. To unify the world. To bring lasting peace in Sara's name. Understand? I'll do what I must.
More artillery loading acoustics coming from the Grand Exile, over 10 tons again! Target orientation holding at 191 degrees.
He's intent on taking out Tehran. Most unfortunate, given the Silius's current mobility.
All hands brace for impact now! Ready bow-mounted cannons to back us out full reverse! Fire!
Forward guns are operational! Secondary lateral guns ready!
You heard him. Go flanking speed! Catch up with the fleet! Let's take out the Grand Exile's artillery!
With the power of the Grand Exile, Premier Lucinia will bring peace unto this world, and our task is to pave the way for him.
Gloria! Augusta! It's true. The Premier's method will undoubtedly produce the quickest results. Oh well, guess I'm still too wet behind the ears to know any better.
Output drop! We've lost artillery battery B! Third and fourth squads have fallen away, unable to maintain formation.
There comes a point when you must realize that life is about more than blindly following orders. What we do now, we do for Augusta Sara. Don't give up! All ships charge!
Gloria! Augusta! Gloria! Augusta!
Your dream of another grand race is noble. However, as I am certain you are aware, not even Augusta Farranaz could realize that dream. Ideals alone cannot change this world.
Yeah, I know. I know that. This is the real world, and things aren't as simple as we want them to be. You can't just chase after your dreams. Blind faith will do nothing for you. I know that now. But still, it's my dream, and I will chase it! How can I not? The Grand Race has always been what's guided me. It's my singular wish, and it's kept me aloft when nothing else could. It was a gift, given to me by the brave people who made that first Grand Race a reality. Don't you see? I will never stop flying!
Fire time delay torpedoes! We'll use the ship as a shield. Let's clear a path for the Empress Sophia!
Concentrate all our fire on the enemy cannon! I'm right. They're not offensive weapons. So what are they?
What now? Should we try to make a temporary retreat?
Fam will bring Sara out. I know she will. All right then. Train all guns on their interior walls. Draw the tentacles' attention to us. Fire! Maybe you're right. Maybe all my hopes and dreams will fall apart like last time. Maybe nothing will change. Maybe all the hatred and sorrow will continue. Even if that happens, I will keep flying. Because I know, eventually, someone will make the dream come true.
I admit, I'm glad you came. Where I am going, she cannot accompany me. It is time.
Last Exile. Something's blowing apart on the enemy hull, coming from near the gun that's about to fire. What's happening? It's now spreading throughout the entire ship at tremendous speed. I had it all wrong. Those aren't guns. They're enormous propulsion engines.
That's what it's about. You wanted to take everyone into the sky. So, you readied your multitude of wings. But sadly, it was never meant to be.
Anyone know what the heck is going on with this monstrosity? We've done all we can. Damn. Everyone, follow me out.
Grand Exile structural collapse at 28%. Destruct sequence accelerating.
Admiral, our ships are requesting your orders.
All hands, abandon ship. We've reached the end of our era. All ships, disarm immediately. Obey the Joint Forces orders.
But Admiral...
It's what the Premier himself wishes. He issued these instructions before he departed. Giselle, please, I have one favor yet to ask of you.
Sir?
Take this. Get it to my granddaughter.
You knew this was going to happen. You knew from the very beginning. Lucinia! No, wait! Come with us! For Zara! She doesn't want this. She doesn't want anyone to die.
It will be all right. Liliana said she didn't regret the hand fate had dealt her, having been born as an exile king. Alauda and I feel the same way. Take care of Maestro Zara.
Lucinia! Let's go! After all this, all the sadness and death, can you at least take some responsibility? Lucinia! Sam, we gotta go now!
Falling debris has increased the load on our keel by 70%. We can't take much more.
It's the rescue team.
Reports say they're on their way out now.
Zara?
Still no word that the Augusta has been successfully retrieved.
Grand Exile descending! Roughly 2.5 minutes of operational altitude. It's the Cinepati!
Wrong. Follow!
Right, Rouge. All ships follow the Cinepati. Let's make a run for it.
We can't wait for the Augusta's rescue team any longer. Engines to max! Take us away from the Exile!
I'm sorry.
Engines to max, now! Straight for 10 seconds, then right! Roger!
Liliana, were we right? Will the world change? Truly change, as we hoped it would?
from the Vespa. The Augusta has been safely rescued.
They did pretty well.
The Augusta is safe!
Augusta, thank goodness.
Hey, you pulled it off, Bird Brain! Go!
Yeah, bam!
GG!
Her 16th Skyfish sure turned out to be a big one, huh?
Yeah.
Sam! Giselle! Sarah! Sarah!
You're awake. What's going on? Where are we? Sarah! Where's the sun? And Lucinia? Where are they? Please, Sam! Where are they? Tell me!
So you're sure this is all of it? You aren't hiding any other ships, I hope.
What, you don't trust us? Honest is completely on board with disarmament.
Oh, yeah. These guys use some really great Claudia units. Bet we can get a lot from them.
Come on, back, you old geezer!
There's still something to do! I wonder what we can build with these units. I hear Tehran started using them for power generators.
With this sacred water, drawn from the blue depths of the whole, source of the Grand Lake, I hereby celebrate and bear witness to this covenant.
Please allow me. We have a pact among member nations. We will coexist harmoniously. We'll strive to uphold peace so that everyone may prosper.
After all these years, the world is finally moving in the right direction.
It is, because we're all working together. Although, a number of Otis citizens still seem to be a bit anxious. Oron, can I count on you to help them?
Yes, Gloria Augusta.
It's reassuring to have you as our mediator. I know you'll do well, Premier Orang.
I will serve. It is Sarouche who should be filling this role. But he...
Maybe I should learn how to fly a Vespa. That could be quite diverting. You'd appreciate that, Vasant, wouldn't you?
Young lady, I have something for you.
What is it? She looks just like you. But who?
It's from Admiral Sadri. He wanted his granddaughter to have it.
Sadri! But I thought I broke his foot! Sam, what's the matter? Hey, Crod. There's so much we could have talked about. Questions I could have asked, like about my mom. So many potato pancakes we could have shared. Lucinia, I think that maybe you loved Lily. Aha! There she is! What are you doing out here, Dion? How am I supposed to brag about winning the race if you don't even compete in it? Now come on, we need to get ready.
Подожди, я же...
If you don't have a ship, you can borrow one of ours. You remember. I know you do. Feeling of the wind in your face.